welcome back to the Daily Commute. It has been a couple of days since this little debacle down here. So tonight I'm going to finish doing what I was doing, which is just, so basically we've got the clutch back together, everything's back dialed in, just got to put the cover back on, put all the bolts back on, put a new gasket on, drop it off the stand, put oil in it, change the oil filter first, then put it on the stand, and then tomorrow we go for a ride. But it's been very cold in the shed, that's why I haven't been here, and it's been very wet as well. But anyway, let's do a thing, so looking forward to it. Let's go. So all I've done now is just do them all up by hand using this mad little 8mm thing that I've used earlier on. So all I'm going to do is do them up by hand. I undid them, as you remember, by hand, so they don't need a huge thing, they just need to be tight. You don't want to do it, and just, I don't actually know, there's probably an official tightening diagram and how to tighten these up, but I'm just going to kind of crisscross around and just make sure they're all, and that's it. Put the clutch cable back on, put the gear selector back on. Remember lining up the split in the gear selector with the little dot on the actual gear shifter. Yeah, and then take the old oil filter off, put a new oil filter on, fill it up with oil, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll just buzz through that and I'll come back to you when we're ready to put some oil in the thing. Okay, cool. Alright, Matt. You know I'm filling it with the good stuff. Nothing but the best original ETA barbecue sauce. And come to think of it, it's not going to bloody fit, is it? Bugger! Alright, Triumph recommends that 10 weight 40, 3.8 litres of it. So just start fucking putting it in. Excuse me. See if I don't put this everywhere. I hope I checked the sump plugs in. We'll find out very quickly. It's cold in here. Anyway, everyone's seen oil go into an engine before. Oh, you can keep watching. I don't care. The point of the matter is, make sure that you've got oil in your engine. Count it with me, people. That's one. That's one. That is one. 1 litre El Grande. If you're not doing your own oil changes, you should be, because it is very, very simple to do. Here goes litre number 2. Lucky litre number 2. And get something like this. This like costs like $6 or something from your reputable automotive parts store, and it just makes it so much easier to put it in, because then you're not like messing around with like trying to tip it. Everyone's done like the sad face method when you punch like 2 holes in a single hole in the top of the new oil container so it doesn't like leak everywhere, it can still breathe and doesn't glug. But I've found that over the years, just doing this decanting it if you will. The fine amber ale that lubricates the engine. The lifeblood of the anti-destruction mode juice. The thing that turns black after hard riding after 5,000 kilometers. That's 2. Oh, the old knees, I tell you what. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this commentary. So we're going for 3 litres now. This is coming up to the... So this thing I have is literally got a 500mm mark and a 1000mm mark. Pretty easy. So like I said before, this takes recommended 3.8. So what I usually do is put 3.8 litres in. Like the old Commodores. But put 3.8 litres of juice into this bad boy. I think it says something like in the... You got to be worrying about the AI summaries online. Because if you just... I typed in Triumph 865 oil capacity and it said 3.8, which I know because I've done that before and I've read it in the book. But it said 4.2 litres from bone dry. This I would consider bone dry. But 3.8 litres with a new filter is the go-to. And then once you've done that, see where it sits in your little sight glass. I can't see it yet, but this one needs to be level to sight glass. But I've drawn a couple little, because they're little. That's 3.5, say 6, 7, 8. That's about it. Look, 3.8 litres. To be honest, I'm not even going to check it because I know that that's enough. And it's not leaking out on the floor, so winner, winner, make a chicken dinner. We're going to go in sweet as a nut. And we're going on holidays, feeding the engine the juice that it needs for fun, fun, fun times on the highway. Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a big week. And we'll take that last bit of the juice there. So that's 3.8 litres, give or take. Clean the little, boop, clean the little, that guy. Oh, that lid wasn't on properly. Glad I didn't just put that everywhere. Cool. Let's wash our hands. Boop. Dots next to the sight glass. That's top fill and low. I just coloured them in with the chalk texture. Anyway, so let's see if we've got... It's definitely full. Can you see that little bubble? It's got oil in it. There you go. 3.8 litres, eat your heart out there all day. Anyway, boom, and there's grit in there. Oh, it's just a bubble. Who cares? It's a bubble. Cool. So now what we do is we put it on charge because it's flat, and I put the exhaust on the other side. Give it a bath in WD-40 and brake cleaner. I mean, like degreaser, and then we take it for a ride tomorrow. Cool. So thank you. That is how you do a clutch in my shop, which is my garage and my bike. So it's not really a shop, it's just me doing routine maintenance. That was 52,000 kilometers, was it? I wrote it on the thing, I probably put it in there anyway. So that's how you do it on a 865 Triumph. I have a Speedmaster, but it'd be same for a Bonneville, same for all those kinds of cool things. Put some oil in it, and I will catch you on the next one after I've edited this one and try to make it as epic as possible. I hope you've learned something. If you have, if you would do something differently, let me know. If you liked what you see, just leave me a comment. You know, you don't even have to like it, don't even have to subscribe. If you like something, leave me a comment, let me know. If you did something different or would do something different, let me know. I like hearing tips and tricks from people that have done it before, different ways or better ways to do things. But you do what you need to do. My name's Ben, this is the Daily Commute, that's a Triumph clutch change, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Oh boy.